Good morning. Um, I want to apologize. My hair is wet. I just got out of the shower. I I have a coaching call at 10 and I have a doctor appointment. I have this chest congestion that I can't get rid of. It's been, and I am a person who have very high immune system. I mean, very strong immune system. When everybody gets sick at work, I may catch, maybe I'll start very lightly a day or two and I kick it off and that's it. And this has been lingering for like 10, 11 days, and mostly it is in my chest. I can feel the zzz inside here. It is not a good thing. So, for you who know me, it's so funny because I had to call my holistic doctor. I had an appointment with him, and I said I have to cancel that, and I'm going to see my regular doctor, which I see once a year. But I know it is more. I just hope I didn't get into bronchitis. But um, I have so much to share with you. It is amazing. It's beautiful that we can, um, uh, when once we open our mind, how much information we receive, and it is never ending. We always learning, we always moving, we always growing, and it is amazing. It's just beautiful, and I'm really blessed. But it's a mindset. It's a mindset. It is. Am I going to? To judge things, or am I going to have an open mind so I can look through things, so I can broaden my view? So, you guys, um, last week I talked a little bit about self love. You know, it's like we always promoting self love, self love, self love, and we women keep going for it. We are for self love, and I really had to think a lot about that, and this is what I've been thinking about. Um, we promote so much self-love, which is good. Yes, we all need it. But the thing is, what about hate? What about anger? Look at the feeling. Just go and see when somebody aggravates you, or somebody in your past life, you know, not the past life, years back, really hurt you. And we go and we put that feeling aside, and we just say we're not going to talk about it, we're not going to think about it, I'm going to shun them out of my life, that's it. So they come and do something else, and what happened? That anger rise again. I find that anger and hate and being a victim, this feeling of unworthy, and it is those what we call lower emotions, they are more authentic. They are more authentic than love. And think about love. Love a change. You know, when you first meet somebody, you are so excited, and a partner in life, and you have that that awesome feeling and excitement, and then after a while, boom, it kind of fade off, and it go up and it go down. You may get angry at them, upset at them for some, then you make up, and you know. So love, or let's say other people, you love your neighbor. How authentic that is, where that feeling coming from. So I want you to think about that. The reason I've been thinking about all this, um, I worked a lot on myself, and I healed my issues with my mother, which was the main problem in my life that took all my power away. If you read my book, you understand. You know, um, just by me feeling not good enough, and no matter what I do, I never satisfy her. That took my power away, and it put me in many other. relationships, and I got stepped on by so many people. It wasn't easy. And a lot of people who read my book will say, wow, how could you go through all this and be who you are? Yes, you can. You can go through so many things and turn out of it. It's a mindset thing, you know? It's you're going to set your mind. Nobody is going to do that to you, or nobody is going to bring you down. You have to make decisions and set the priorities. But I realized something. Um, when I was when when I was young, I was very, very skinny, very, very, very skinny, to the point that the people used to tell my mom, your daughter is sick. Something is wrong with her. You need to take her to the doctor. And then once I became 8, 9 years old, I was a little kid, and I was told, oh, she's so fat. And oh, this daughter of mine is so ugly, no man will ever marry her. And the fat thing is like, I was so little. And at age 13, 14, or even 11, I wasn't even 100 pounds then, you know. On my third kid, I gained so much weight, and I was the highest, 148 pounds. And she was 10-pound baby, right? So anyway, life goes on, and I was going through divorce, and I didn't pay attention to these things. It's only lately I'm trying to figure out, why did I gain all this weight? And how am I going to take it off? And no matter what I do, I really can't. And I'm a very active person. I work out a lot. I move a lot. I cut my grass. I wake up very early, walk my dogs for an hour, come back. I meditate. I do Qigong. And this year I've been doing the elliptical. But anyway, I realized one thing. I healed the issue with my mom. There is other person in my life that really hurt me badly. I didn't heal these issues. I ignored them, and I still talk to them. But deep inside, they really hurt me even worse than my mother. And if every little bit here and there, this person will do something that really, I got way angry. And finally, I realized I really didn't heal everything. I'm healing, but there are certain issues uh, you just have it right on the burner. You're not gonna think about it. You're gonna push it aside. You're better than that. Jesus gonna take care of them. Oh yeah. And how true is this? Nobody is gonna take care of nobody. The thing is, I came to the point in my life that I know we all on this earth for a reason. We all on this earth trying to answer questions, to learn about who we are, to tap into our consciousness, and to dig deeper and deeper, and to become better people, to have more knowledge, more wisdom. And some of us don't want to deal with that and stuck. And some of us want to keep going. And I am one of those people. I want to keep going. I want to keep learning. I realize we give too many issues about love. We talk about love. Nobody talk about hate. Nobody talk about anger. Nobody talk about this emotional issue that is stuck inside. Yeah, I never drank in my life. I never drugged. I never did anything. Never smoked. I never done nothing. I eat very healthy. A lot of vegetables. A lot of fruits. I even lately cut down and became vegetarian. So here I'm thinking, well, what is it? Body, mind, and soul. And this is something you all have to really tap into. You have to think about. It is those emotional issues that we kept inside. We tugged deep inside of us, and we ignored it. And we know it is. And we know it is anger. And we know it is probably hate. We know it is being a victim of somebody. We know whatever. Somebody hurt us. We kept it in, but we never dealt with it. This is what's important for us to heal. For us, if you fight in something in your life and you do so many things, you try so many things, it is not working. It is not going to work if you don't tap into that emotional issue that you ignored and it is deep inside. It is not going to go. But that doesn't mean you're going to keep tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping. You're going to get to a point where you are able to balance things. You may tap into one thing, but there are many other things that you need to tap into. And really, this is where a coach, a counselor, a therapist will come handy, you know. Anyway, I have a coaching call at 10 and I need to get this video going. I just want you to think about it. Let me know what you think. It is interesting. Now I'm thinking about this stuff. Tell me, is it more important? Does it make you feel at peace to talk just about love? Does it make you resist when you talking about hate and anger? What you resist and what you're feeling? Something you need to think about, you know, because it is something really awesome once you really to tap and not be afraid of what you're feeling and where that feeling coming from. You know, if when you stop being afraid to face your own truth and to face your emotions and your feeling that you've been hiding them, and it is okay because we all the same and we all have issues that we need to learn from. But I'm gonna go on to the coffee cup reading. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I just turned it upside down. This is beautiful. Wow, very light, very light. This cup, look, very light. Usually it is a lot of darkness. Very light cup. In the bottom of the cup, it's like you're sitting in meditation and you have so many things coming, like rays of light, rays of thoughts, rays, whatever, to your solar plexus, connected right there. And it's like finally something changes. Finally, you're getting all these info, all the stuff that you've been worrying about, that you've been thinking about, and all the issues that we faced the past few weeks, the past few months, last year. It's been a struggle. It's been a lot of stuff we're going through. But it's finally, it looked like we put everything together. We come to a balance. And in here, it showed me this person sitting with the hands on the legs in meditation. And everything is like coming together. This person rised like a big eagle, power, with power. And it's just rising above it. This eagle has a will ready to fly his wing and fly. It's not desires. It is not about desires in here. It is not about you were contemplating different things that you want, different desires, different, and that's more of, those are projects. Those are stuff you're going for. It is not. It is beyond that. It's a will. See, we all have desires. We all want this, want that, want to accomplish this, want to accomplish that. But really, at the end, it wasn't about the desire. This eagle is standing on his legs with the wings, ready to fly, okay? Ready to fly. And above it, um, the above it is like a big, huge turtle. Big, huge turtle. And turtle is a turtle is a slow movement, is goals. This turtle have its head out of the shell and looking up and walking. Uh, so on top of this eagle, it's a V. There is a dot, a big, it's like a triangle, okay? There is a dot above on the head of the eagle. There is a this V that going this way with a round, empty, it's like a circle that is focused right on the turtle, and the other circle, the other part of the V with a circle in here that is facing the direction where the turtle is going. So what that tell me is you come to conclusion, you put things together, you're more in balance, you know exactly what you need to do now. You are okay. You finally got it. You finally are able to balance things. You finally are able to put things in perspective. And isn't it this week we have so many squares? Oh my gosh, it's a full moon today or tomorrow. We have so many squares. Don't ask me what they mean. I'm not an astrologer. I don't know, but I know there are so many squares in the sky that uh, that help the energy for us to kind of balance and to kind of put things in perspective and to fly, to get up like an eagle. You standing on that mountain, you putting your feet down, you getting your wings to fly. But the V, the victory that's coming out of you, that's in a triangle. You have different desires. You have to be careful with the desires. Sometimes your desires and your goals, you have many of them. And the turtle tell me that be careful. You have to take one goal at a time. Because when you have so much, what happened? The will kind of, and what is important to fly above the sky, above the trees, above the stars, and to look up right way beyond the stars and the sky is your will, is your will. Because if you don't have a will, you have desires and you start to work toward it and boom, you get disappointed and your intellect will kind of remind you, oh, remember you tried to do this before and you didn't do it, and you remember how hard this is. You remember intellect is our ego, and the intellect is trying to protect us. Okay, so you must be careful with that. You have a will, you have so many desires. Desires are objects. Remember that will is not an object. A will is your what is it that you want to accomplish, how far you're willing to go, how far you're willing to keep pushing, how much a disappointment is going to tug you down. Nothing gonna tug me down. And this is what I say, this is my personality. And by the way, you wait, this afternoon I'm meeting with Steve Hart, and we did a video about the Enneagram. Today we are gonna go into the relationship between the different personalities. So after this video, you watch for that, okay? Anyway, this turtle, I want to see what a turtle mean in here. I wonder what it said. Oh, interesting. Move slowly with purpose and dedication, and you will succeed. Just make sure that you pick one goal at a time. Interesting, not many. Others may see you as inflexible. This is not true. You have a steadfast purpose in life. If the turtle appear in the bottom of the cup, which is not, if it is in the middle of the cup, which is, it shows you have gone with what you want in life with practical consideration. On the rim, it shows success will soon be yours if you are steadfast and focused. This is why you need to have the will to keep going, the will to stand up, to flap your wings, to feel like an eagle, to conquer everything that you've been through in life, because we all go through things, and do, to feel like you can turn things around to become positive. Dig deep inside where you feel you're stuck. This is what I was talking about. My weight that I gained, especially when I start to write my book, is all these emotions that I had to relive. I gained more weight. But it is not about the weight. It is not about I'm not eating right. It's not that I'm not exercising. It's not that I'm not taking care of myself. It is all about the connection between body, mind, and soul. And soul. To set your soul free, you have to connect. You just have to connect. And the turtle is in the middle of the cup because now you are moving up for success. Whatever your success is, whatever you trying to accomplish. Excuse me. This is what I'm going to the doctor for at 12. You're gonna go for it because that turtle head is up. You're looking beyond. You're looking beyond the sky, beyond the stars. This is what you're going for. You're not gonna be stopped at any point, no matter what happened. And is it that is it that it's gonna be just awesome and you're gonna just zoom right through things like so easy? No, you're gonna have a struggle. We all do have a struggle, but it is the will that you already set in your mind. It's not the desires. Your desires are objects. Remember that. You always objects. I desire this, I desire that. This is not what important. And this is again is like teaching of love and hate and anger. Nobody talk about hate and anger. We all talk about the desire. We're gonna go for our desire. But nobody talk about the will behind it that's gonna take you to get those desires. So set one goal at a time and move on with it. It's beautiful. Right above the turtle, it's a big bird, big, huge, what you call it, peacock. Peacock. It's a big, huge peacock with the feather beautiful. They just standing right on top of the turtle. I wonder if there is a peacock in this book. I'd like to have my opinion and other and other opinions. Oh, peacock right here. Beauty is skin deep, but not much underneath. Usually this appears in the cup of people who are focused on their looks and spend much of their money on their wardrobe. Well, I don't know. It is beautiful. Whatever is your goals, whatever are your desires, you have a will, and the will is to go beyond, to have that eagle fly beyond your expectation. Okay. Sometimes maybe this is why this peacock appeared in here. It is the probably you need to distinguish between the desires of the goals of material stuff and the goals of spiritual and emotional stuff. So maybe the calling in here is for more of a um, not material word. So maybe you are being called to dig deep inside to connect. So meditation, like in the bottom of the cup, is awesome. You gather things, you put it together, you have those goals, those uh, but remember, goals and desires don't come without a will. You have to have strong will. So you set your will to accomplish those desires and climb up to the top, and everything is nice and beautiful and white. And oh, it's just awesome. Just awesome. Wow, there is a big, huge fish. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3 signs, but those signs are big, so maybe 3 months. So whatever it is, you are going to. Oh my gosh. I see the turtle in here is like swimming, swimming and moving toward this big, huge fish. The 3 signs, maybe 3 months. So whatever you're swimming for, whatever your goals are, set your will, go for it. You have a big, huge fish, which is a fish is more. It's a blessing. It's something gonna fall right in your hand. You just need to swim for it, to it, but it's gonna come right in your hand. Okay, so set your goals and don't put your expectation to certain limit. Always set your will way beyond the sky, and things will just fall in their place. And if you do it right, and if you're really focusing on the right thing, what you need to focus right now in your life. And everyone is different. Some people need to focus on material stuff, some people more spiritual. Mine now, uh, I'm okay material stuff. My goal is more dig deep inside of me, heal me a little more, and go spiritually as far as I can go. Okay, so I hope you get something from this. It look wonderful. I mean, it is really awesome. You have a gathering. You guys gonna have a party. Some of you meeting so many people, and there is a nice big smile in there. This is awesome. This is maybe the end of this week, or next week. But this is beautiful. I am I'm so excited. I feel it. I feel how the energy moving. I'm really um, excited um, for the ability to balance things together finally. So many things happen and it get us way out of balance. It just drop us all different direction. This is where the will kind of, you give up. You get to a point, it's like, oh, I'm done. I just can't do it. I need to rest for a while. But don't forget the will. The will is what's going to take you to whatever direction you're going to go. And remember not to forget your inner emotions, because you can heal physically. You can be healthy. See, people eat healthy, people run, exercise, but they heart attack and they die right away. Or something else, they get cancer. And it's like, oh my gosh, all these things that all we're doing, and don't those people just go. We all gonna go, we all gonna die. The thing is, how can we accomplish a healthy life while we are living? We need to get to the point where we accomplish a healthy, balanced life. Not just healthy, eating healthy physically and exercising. No, it is emotionally and mentally and spiritually. It all need to get together. If you need me, you know where to find me. My email address, my website is below. If you need help, uh, with a coaching session or with a coffee cup coaching, you can find me in there. Okay, so have a great week, and enjoy whatever you made decision to go for. So get those wings ready because you are going to fly. You take care, and I will talk to you this afternoon. I will put another video with Steve Hart about relationships. Stay tuned for that. Bye bye for now.